Welcome. You're listening to the calming sounds of the Tidepool Orchestra. Side A.
Hello and welcome to the newest episode of the Tidepool Orchestra. Today I am joined by Alex, who just said hi, and Alex,
hello,
who just said hello. It's me and
That's
the
how we'll
Alexes.
distinguish.
Yep, there are two different Alexes here, both of whom I love and cherish, but one of whom is my wife and the other is not. You decide down below in the comments. Today we're going to talk about a couple of different things. What are we talking about, Alex, my wife?
Well, you see,
God damn it, no. The other one.
I couldn't avoid it at least.
Well, how are they supposed to decide who it is down in the comments if we tell them?
Hey, check it out. I bought this bottle of rum a couple of hours ago, and I have, like, this much
Anyway.
left, so...
I'll get on with my story then. Okay, so... Alright, so recently, a really sketchy-looking restaurant opened up in the area near me. I won't say the name of the said restaurant, but I will say that it had a number after it, and we'll get to that in a moment. So picture this. The restaurant basically has very little going on. There's no sign indicating the restaurant. The only sign of the restaurant is the name of the restaurant hung on a banner, just taped to the wall above the restaurant.
So far, I'm thinking Arby's. Am I right?
No.
Okay, thank God. Thank
Let's-
God.
Let's
Continue.
just call it A and B. A and B, and there's a number after it. That number was 420. So I got excited. I thought, I was thinking, oh man, A&B Bakery 420, this must be an underground weed smuggling restaurant. I got
Right.
really excited because it looked really sketchy.
However,
We're gonna call it what its actual name is because
just for simplicity's sake, honestly. Guys,
Yeah.
I'm very drunk already.
it was called TNC 420. So
Okay. Honestly, growing
very
up in
excited.
California, when you said A and B, my thought process was like, oh, it's A and W, and this is the location. But
Yeah,
that's the
no.
California-specific
It-
restaurants, so, like, yeah, continue.
Well, I grew up in California, so I understand that. But it's called TNC 420. So I was really excited. I thought, oh man, it's going to be some underground weed smuggling ring, and I want to be a part of that.
Right.
I would get me more excited than being part of some kind of underground resistance. I would love that so much. I dream of the day when I get to be part of an underground resistance.
Wait
Anyway,
until
so
I
was
tell
super-
you about the fucking Tidepool Orchestra idea I have. We're gonna start a YouTube channel. We're gonna have like 99 subscribers, and then no more ever.
That sounds really exciting.
Right? We're almost there. Go on.
So I googled this place, just the name that I saw, and nothing came up. Nothing at all. No results whatsoever. So I was really, really excited, and I decided to go into this place. It was a huge disappointment. It was just a really badly run town and country.
It's fantastic.
Now, when you say a town and country, would you like to elaborate that for the audience? Because I clearly know what that is and have no explanation. But
Yeah, like, we're all, like, we're completely with you here. However, for the audience sake, like, do you
Yeah.
want to
A
explain
town
what
and country is like a chain of restaurants that have like salads, burgers, and sandwiches and stuff.
Right.
It was just really underwhelming. I thought it was some kind of super cool new secret underground weed smuggling ring, but it was just town and country. So it'd be like if you thought it was some secret cool underground smuggling ring, and it turned out just to be a Red Robin.
There's a place similar to Red Robin in Oregon right now, which I'm only in Oregon for like another week or so. I'm gonna definitely have to go there once this episode is up. It's called Black Bear Diner, and now I'm like so excited to go there for dinner.
That
Continue.
sounds exciting.
Right? I'll walk there honestly, because like
Speaking of dining, McDonald's has the new worldwide favorites from like all over the globe that they've got in. The Stroopwafel McFlurry is very good.
now wait, hang on. They have that available to the public in America?
Yeah,
I did not know that.
they have menu items from all over the world that are only available in McDonald's in those areas in American McDonald's. So the Stroopwafel McFlurry from the Netherlands. There's a Gouda bacon burger from Spain. There's a mozzarella tomato chicken sandwich from Canada, and some boring ass bacon cheese fries from Australia.
That does sound kind of boring.
I mean,
Out of everything
I'm
else you
surprised
just
they didn't.
described.
if it's
Yeah.
from Australia, I want either exotic meats or alcohol. That's like, come on.
I would have been more excited if it was like a kangaroo burger, or even like, I know that Canada does it as well. I know that they do poutine. They could have done that.
They could have very
Okay.
easily. They have gravy for their breakfast menu for the biscuits, I believe, and
Now-
then they have French fries. Okay, now
I'm sorry. Can like I've heard of poutine. What exactly is poutine?
from
It's like
my understanding,
Oh.
it's French fries with gravy on top.
That sounds.
it's like
absolutely
gravy
dreadful.
cheese fries.
Yeah, there's
like-
definitely cheese involved.
It's like cheesy gravy mashed potatoes, but in fry form.
Right.
It's like part of you wants to judge it, but the other part of you is aware that it's a different culture, and if you judge it, you might be seen as culturally insensitive. I get it.
I mean,
get it.
French
Alright.
fries are just potatoes that didn't go to private school.
Exactly. They're potatoes that don't understand the proper Queen's English.
I'm going to sit up now.
Oh boy. So, yeah, I was expecting poutine for the French, but from what I understand, what did you say it was? A chicken sandwich?
For Canada, it was a mozzarella
Hash
tomato chicken sandwich, which
Right.
sounds good, but wasn't what I was expecting for Canada. I thought Australia might also have the poutine, because I know that they have that there too, I think.
Now, from what I understand about Australia, and granted, it's not a whole lot, and I'm going to learn a lot more about it later when I like get the flag and everything hanging up in my room. Australia is a very interesting, very specific kind of country.
Yeah.
What I would
I
have...
mean,
Go on.
go ahead. I was gonna say they could have done like nuggets with Marmite or something. You know,
That
I'm
could be
just
good.
surprised they did bacon cheese fries.
Yeah, like
Out of all the things they could
I
have.
mean, there's a very obvious like food that meme food that everyone thinks of when they think Australia, right?
Yeah, I was thinking meat pies, which I
Okay.
don't know if you guys know this, but I have a little bit of a history with meat pies. I was
Yes.
thinking meat pies. Not everybody knows that, Alex, gender non-determined. Not everybody knows that about me.
Well, these are items
However,
they
some
actually
people do.
sell at those McDonald's. There.
Right.
I was gonna say Vegemite.
Vegemite.
Yeah,
I have Vegemite.
that was the meme I was getting at.
Hang on.
Vegemite Nuckies.
I had Vegemite right here. So when I say like, yeah, I know Australia a bit, like it's a little bit.
I'm just surprised that's what they chose to do. If anything, I recommend getting the Stroopwafel McFlurry. It's delicious. I think it's the best thing on the menu, and I think it's also something everyone will like.
I guess my thought process between McDonald's having like meat pies was just like they could just freeze them and send them out to the restaurants, and then like, oh yeah, we'll thaw them out, like maybe to pop them in the fryer or something, because you could deep fry meat pies pretty easily. And then that could be like, oh man, it's an authentic international food, because Americans aren't gonna fucking know. But
Keep things
Well-
enemy. This seems to be under
Well,
control.
It's items that are sold in McDonald's is in those countries. I don't know if a meat pie is sold in McDonald's in those countries. There could be one.
I feel like other countries definitely have, like other restaurants in Australia definitely have meat pies, but I'm not sure specifically McDonald's does. I've never been on an airplane, I don't know.
You'd have to Google McDonald's Australia.
Which I will
See what
refuse
it's
to
there.
do. I have been Googling so many different things for the How Strong Is series on the Tidepool Orchestra channel that my Google API is fucking all over the place, and I refuse to Google anything that I don't have to. I'm getting ads for Mr. Clean, for Flow from Progressive, which coming out soon, guys. From like
Man,
everything.
spoilers.
Ooh, yeah, okay, that one's gonna be interesting. But yeah, I'm getting all kinds of different Google AdSense fucking things. Excuse my language, it's not French, it's English, but please excuse, cause, like,
Excusez-moi, s'il vous plaît.
should we just switch to side B, you guys think? I'm thinking
Well, I mean,
this... Anything else about the restaurant thing, Alex, female?
I don't really have anything else to say about restaurants.
You said it was disappointing, and that nobody's ever been there and done a review, and it was disappointing.
Well, yeah, because I expected it to be some, like, shady underground organization, and it was just a fucking town and country.
Right,
It was
right.
just a regular...
Art
It
on.
was just a regular chain restaurant that was poorly advertised.
It was Denny's, but worse.
Exactly. And I thought it was some secret underground weed smuggling ring, so I was very disappointed.
That's golden. Cool. So we're gonna cut here. This is a very short episode this week, guys. We're gonna cut here and then skip to side B. Is that cool?
No.
Yeah, maybe we should talk more about restaurants as well. Side B.
Maybe.
Because the McDonald's I went to was pretty fancy, and I was wondering whether I should leave a tip because they actually came and delivered the order to our table.
Okay.
But
Let's
you
discuss that.
can't tip it at McDonald's, right?
You totally can and should if they deliver it to you, but not to your table, but to your home. We'll discuss more on that in side B.
Let's begin.
End of side A. Please continue on side B.
Let's all go to the lobby.
I've got an intermission.
Go to the lobby.
What's your intermission, Alex?
It's
Gender
called
indeterminate male.
No Dignity,
No dignity.
which is the title of that image I sent you.
It's the image you sent me.
We were talking about it earlier.
World of War. Oh, the fucking big tits, McGee.
Just the gigantic anime titties. Just huge.
Great.
That would have been me on your podcast if I'd turned video on.
Turn video on. I want to see
We're
big tits.
an anime babe.
I want to just see you for once live in person instead of just
You
seeing
can't have
that one
titties
image
out
of
on
you.
stream. You can't have titties out on stream.
I can. I'm not streaming.
for you.
I can censor it. I'm editing the video. Just turn on camera for just like a second.
When we're not recording, I'll turn on the camera for you.
How
I'll
did
even
you
do
know I was
poses.
recording the intermission?
I know you want to use my boobs for clickbait, but it's not gonna happen.
And cut.
Welcome back. You're listening to the calming sounds of the Tidepool Orchestra. Side B.
I want to see more of my wife than just that one picture one.
Welcome to Side B of Brian Gets Cucked.
Alright, cool.
Alright. We have
Doing
to,
this now, right?
we're doing Side B. That's going in. I'm sorry. It's going in. I'm too
No
drunk to
comment.
edit it out. Welcome to Side B, guys. We have
The
some stuff.
Alexes are gonna kiss, and Brian's gonna watch. I'm just kidding.
Yo,
I mean,
I'm down.
I'm not totally opposed to this.
It's Brian and the Alexes. Like, let's get the action going.
Alright. You're drunk, though, so... you can't do
I'm
that.
not.
Yeah,
Yes, you are. You're drunk.
you're not. You're not
You are
Here's what I
cosmopolitan
do.
enough to consent.
Here's what I do, right? Is I go to the liquor store and I buy a bottle of rum. Then on the way home, I get a large meal at a restaurant. Get their large cup full of Coke. As I'm drinking the Coke, oh look, it's not all the way full anymore. Let's put some rum in that. And it keeps going that way, and by the end of the night, the rum bottle is mysteriously gone, and then the cup is also empty. Like, look at that, right? Like, if I open both of them up, right? And then I'm holding one up, and then I like, oh no. The rum bottle is empty, guys! What happened?
Speaking of
That's-
alcohol, what's everyone's like top 2 alcohols of choice?
I love
Yeah,
Bacardi rum. Like, this bottle is $12.95. Pretty good deal, I think. Gone in a night, though. I don't know what happens.
What about you, other Alex? Do you drink?
Yeah, no, I mean, I drink sometimes. I had a bottle of, not your father's root beer earlier, but that was earlier, so I'm not, nearly as
Yeah.
inebriated as our friend here.
You definitely
mean-
seem like a Mike's Hard Lemonade kind of guy.
I never actually got into that. Like, I've had it before, I just don't drink it, but
And like
more so than that, what I really like,
spiked iced tea or whatever it's called. Hard iced
Let's
tea?
be fair.
I
This
Hard lemonade?
actually don't like
Hard
those
iced tea?
either.
Let's be fair. This
You
is
don't?
only 35%, guys. I'm not that much of an alcoholic. Not like my father. Okay, let's just lay it out there. I'm not that much of a drunk.
It's really funny because when he drinks, he asks me to beat him.
Whereas when my dad drinks, he just beats me with the belts. He has like 3 different belts, and he's like, Brian, get over here. I want to see which kind works better. This one's the leather. This one's the woven from the military. This one, I don't know. I bought off Amazon. I don't know what kind it is. We're gonna test it on your skin. Anyway. That got dark, guys. What the fuck happened?
Kind of. I mean,
I made a kinky sex joke and then you took it to a really dark place.
I know, right? My childhood was dark.
I'm sorry.
So we were going to talk about some things. I have some things to talk about. Do either of you two have anything to talk about?
Well, I was talking about alcohol and I was going to go on about my favorite craft beer company, but I'll just skip that.
Continue. You were talking about my dad's root beer, not my dad's root beer, that you believe other Alex was drinking.
I also like, God, what is it called? Belgian white?
That seems like a very huge kind of drink, very, very low alcohol content, sort of on the sweet end, but not entirely. A little bit bitter, not very. It's very like you're drinking mineral water, essentially.
Okay, how do I do this?
What game are you playing, by the way?
I'm playing Warframe. I'm helping a friend of mine do some Prime Frame stuff.
Sweet.
I've just gotta figure it out.
Welcome to the Warframe Saturni Roast stream.
I'd watch you stream Warframe.
Me too.
The only problem with that is, like, there's so much fucking grind to Warframe, and it gets really boring. Like,
I
earlier...
just like spending time with you.
Fair enough.
Same. We never talk anymore, and that's entirely my fault because we used to talk like every week, and then I got into like this YouTube thing.
Yeah, now we know never talk ever or watch any cartoons.
It's my fault. I would love to watch cartoons with you. I'm sorry.
We should all hang out.
Should. You guys want to just stop the podcast and just hang out? Just fucking leave our listeners fucking bewildered? I'm down. I can hit stop.
Before that, can I mention my favorite alcohols?
Yes.
Yeah, we never really finished that conversation.
Yeah.
Also, I had like
I
other
like-
things that I wanted to talk about that we could use for the tags,
here we
like rumors and shit. But anyway, your favorite alcohol? Go.
I like spiced rum and craft beers, specifically the craft beers by 21st Amendment Brew.
I love that place so much. I love
How do you guys
craft
feel about
beers.
mixed drinks?
Oh my god, have you ever had a rum and coke?
I have not actually.
Rum and Coke
They're
is good.
okay.
Fair enough. My favorite.
Isn't that what you're drinking, pretty much?
No,
That was-
no. Yes.
Go ahead.
My favorite mixed drink is a White Russian, actually.
See, I
I
like
have to say
cream.
mine's a strawberry daiquiri.
Strawberry
I had to
daiquiris are
pick one.
very good. Now, do you use fresh strawberries, or do you just like it blended in so you don't see the seeds? And for the White Russians, I haven't had many drinks with milk. I've had like White Russians, I've had Kahlua and cream, but like milk itself, not a great thing to mix with random liquor.
Mm-hmm.
I sometimes like cream added to my strawberry daiquiri.
Right? Strawberry and cream, pretty good. It gives you like a what you call it? The one with the
A
cake
good-
and the whipped cream.
A good taste. Anyway,
No, come on. What am I thinking of? It's like a yellow cake with like.
strawberry shortcake.
Thank you. Strawberry and cream and like a yellow cake makes it a strawberry shortcake
I
flavor. And you can.
Watch the strawberry shortcake Christmas special like every year, and her DVD cases smelled like strawberries. Does anybody remember that, or was that just me?
I think that was a very gender specific target demographic.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Why- That's disappointing
hello.
that you guys
Okay.
couldn't watch Strawberry Shortcake Christmas.
I mean, you have
And
to
enjoy
remember that the
it.
brony movement only started in 2008, 2009, 2010, like somewhere around there.
We'll have to watch the Strawberry Shortcake movie then.
I mean, we absolutely will because I have to figure out how strong is strawberry shortcake, but like,
Eventually.
eventually. Gonna be honest,
Yeah.
a little drunk right now. But maybe for season 2 of How Strong Is. Did I mention the season's coming to a close? Is anybody
Mhm.
watching this video?
No, I don't think so.
I would love to learn more about strawberry shortcake.
Well, there's no one sweeter. She's got that special touch.
Shit. No one sweeter? Not even my
one.
beautiful wife, Alex?
No.
What?
Well, I mean,
So
you
in
know.
the theme song.
I feel like at least one Alex I know is sweeter than strawberry shortcake. At least one. But neither of them want to be on camera, so it's really hard to determine. One of you is typing a lot.
I'm communicating with my friend regarding what relic cracks we gotta do.
Fair. It's entirely fair. Anything else we guys want to talk about? Oh, right, the leaks. Okay, so Smash Bros. Characters were leaked on 4chan 2 days in a row with screen caps. We're talking.
Now, are these ever reliable? Can I ask that real quick?
I was talking to my brother about this. My brother, who's currently, his wife is pregnant. They're going on a Hawaii trip for their honeymoon, and they're going to come back. She's having a daughter. It's very beautiful. So I'm talking to my brother about this, and he said 4chan is very interesting because it's essentially that character from Adventure Time who has approximate knowledge of all things.
Okay.
Where he
Alright.
said Fern the human boy, and Fern wasn't a character until like 7 years later. That sort of like approximate
Holy shit, I didn't even notice that.
That sort of approximate knowledge of all things. Shut up and let me continue.
I'm sorry, but I just now got... Oh my god.
That's some fucking deep seeding, by the way, for like lore. My god. So 4chan is very much like that. Like they'll say, "Oh, I heard from this sort of thing." So this guy works at the Nintendo Direct Marketing. Alex, gendered indeterminate. Do you mind turning off your video since it's black so that like I don't have to zoom in? Just switch to voice, please.
Okay, hang on. I gotta figure out how to do that.
Yeah.
Stop sharing screen.
I thought you were talking to me for a second.
It said gender indeterminate, not female.
Oh, okay.
So, the 4chan leak was...
I mean, it depends whether I have the strap on or not.
I don't think that's...
I mean, I'm not cutting it, but I would like to kindly ask you to not talk about that.
Okay. Sorry.
I'm not cutting that because I'm drunk. So the 4chan leak for the upcoming E3, which is this is going up on the 7th, 4 days. So it's going up June 11th, 2019. The thing about this E3 leak is the guy is working for the Nintendo Twitter account. Like, he's working for the direct marketing sort of position, which is like doing all their social networking. So he has access to their Twitter account, but not much else. He hasn't seen the E3 thing, but he's seen like the tweets, and he posted a picture of the tweets shortly after he posted the actual actual screen caps of the tweets. The thread was archived and he got banned. So take that with a grain of salt. But apparently the next two Smash Bros. Characters, if this leak is accurate, and I'm very drunk, so I'm not looking anything up. You see the keyboard over there, right? You see the keyboard over there? I'm not looking anything up. Okay? Going off memory of this leak that I saw on 4chan that may or may not be right. Number 1. The next Smash Bros. Character revealed, he's going to be released on June 11th, 2019, the same day of E3, is Sora from Kingdom Hearts. The next character going to be released has a trailer out. It's going to be Banjo-Kazooie. Released later this year around October, November. The Animal Crossing game is called Animal Crossing Metro Mania. And that's going to be released on September 20th, 2019.
Alright, so... Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know you weren't done.
One last thing. I haven't memorized everything that he's announcing, but I have my phone here, I can pull it up. But the other thing that I have...
thought you weren't looking it up.
I'm not looking these up. Gosh. September 20th, Animal Crossing Metro Mania announced June 11th. Right now, the day that this is being recorded, June 6th. This is going to be released June 7th. Okay? We're all square? Cool. Animal Crossing Metro Mania announced June 7th, will release September 20th. The only other thing that I have memorized is a Nintendo eShop thing called Rare Replays, which will allow you to download and play the Rare games made by the company Rare, such as Donkey Kong Country, Donkey Kong 64, Banjo-Kazooie, possibly...
Wait, no one wants to play Donkey Kong 64, okay? Because that game's shit.
It was released on the Wii U eShop, sir. or madam? What gender are you going by these days?
It doesn't matter. Like, anyways, it's not pertaining to the conversation. But anyways, Donkey Kong 64 is a bunch of fucking bullshit, as
It
Harris Bonner
sure
on
is. As H
incredible
Bomber
live
guy,
stream. Yep.
his incredible live stream of Donkey Kong 64, where he tried to 100% the entire game, 24/7 until he did it. Did
And
he
it was
actually do
absolutely-
it?
Yes, he actually completed the entirety, the thing in its entirety.
Did he go
for-
to sleep at all during that event?
Yes, he had to. There was no other way.
That's fair. How long was that live stream? I don't know that offhand.
It was pretty freaking long, my friend.
Okay, I'm going to look up, and mind you, I already said everything that I said. I'm going to look up to see if there was anything else. And this is the Nintendo online handler was saying this on 4chan. So, again, take it with a grain of salt.
Okay, I'm not done with this.
I don't know for sure if it's right, but who knows, really. I screen capped it and sent it to my brother, who was like, approximate knowledge. Okay,
Whew.
so.
Well, I appreciate the news update.
And I will say that Sora like, I would not have believed you like several years ago, but I mean, we got Joker from Persona 5, so it's like
Right?
all
like,
bets are
right.
kind of off at this point.
And Bayonetta.
Bayonetta.
Yeah, well, I mean, Bayonetta
Alright, so
kind of made sense because Bayonetta 2 happened and it was a Wii U exclusive.
we have Sora, we have Banjo-Kazooie, both confirmed for Smash. Sora will be available on June 19th. Banjo will be available later this summer. Which, I don't know, summer is pretty long, that could be September.
Nintendo eventually own everything. Wait to find out.
We have been getting into this weird thing. Burger King is currently going out of business, so we're going through like 3 monopolies. It's Nintendo.
Burger King is going out of business?
Burger King is going out of business, apparently, according to some like direct reports from business industries. So we're basically going down to Nintendo, Disney, and fucking McDonald's. But that's really neither here nor there. Overwatch is coming to the Switch.
I mean, Wendy's is pretty good.
Wendy's is pretty good, but like Wendy's versus McDonald's, like McDonald's has a higher stronghold.
Yeah.
The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt is coming to Switch this fall.
Oh, that's cool.
Apex Legends will be available to download after the presentation, which again, the presentation is going to be like June 11th. Kingdom Hearts, quote, the story so far will be available on August 15th.
Oh, God.
Which, that's going to be pretty convoluted.
Yes.
Persona 5 Royale, or
Kingdom
Royal.
Hearts is the flashback.
Kingdom Hearts. Here's a bunch of shit that you should know. Maybe Disney will be in this. Otherwise, Persona 5 Royal is coming to Switch next year.
Yeah, I heard about that. Like, it seems like it's gonna be kind of like an epilogue / side story type deal where you can actually have like, hey, check it out, it's a Persona game with a female protagonist. We did it, you guys.
The leaker says in parentheses, yes, I know, but I swear this is real. Luigi's Mansion 3 will be available this October, no specific date yet, oddly enough, which, like, good for them. Like, Luigi's Mansion, very specifically a Halloween-specific game. I try to play that game every year. I haven't played it every year, but every October, I try to play Luigi's Mansion. I try to do a whole lot of things during October. I'm a very specifically Dinosaur Dracula fan. I don't know if you guys are.
Never heard of that.
Do you mean Dinosaur, Dracula, or
No,
Dinosaur Dracula?
DinosaurDracula.com, no spaces.
Oh, yeah, you showed me
wait,
that.
I think I've heard of that, yeah.
You showed me that.
Dinosaur Dracula is a very popular website, specifically only around Halloween.
I love doing spoopy stuff around Halloween.
Animal Crossing Metromania will be
So-
available on September 20th. So this is
That's
like Animal Crossing City
kinda
Folk
soon.
for the Wii. Kind of soon. They announced it during the Smash
Yeah.
Bros. Thing. Like, it's been announced. They just don't have a title yet.
Yeah, they haven't shown a
Metroidvania-
title or any like gameplay of it.
I'm a pretty big Animal Crossing fan. I did that Animal Crossing playthrough. By the way, it's finished. I'm not doing any more of that shit. On Tidepool Orchestra.
Good, honestly.
Good,
Oh,
honestly.
geez.
Metromania is apparently the title. Link's Awakening will be available this holiday season.
Cool.
I'm sure everybody's excited for that $60 remake of a port. I love paying $60 for a .gb file. Come on.
Especially when like you can't even get it on the virtual console anymore because they took it away.
They took it away because it was $5.99 instead of $59.99. Come on, we gotta bump that price up. Cadence of... Well, I mean, they closed all of the Nintendo eShop, didn't they?
If anyone pays that price, they're an idiot. There's no point.
Okay,
Don't do
please don't target people. I'm probably
Hey,
gonna get Cadence
you.
viral.
Hey, you listener, if you pay that price for that game, you're fucking morons.
it's
Don't pay $60 for that kind of game. Money doesn't grow on trees. Put that money into something useful, you waste of air.
Hi,
Sorry.
Tidepool Orchestra alum, Tidepool Orchestra conductor Brian here, fucking founder, fucking failed abortion here, Brian. I'm going to buy that game. So fuck off, female Alex. Borderlands Trilogy will be coming to Switch later this fall. Rage 2 is coming to Switch. I have never played Rage 1. Is that similar to Rampage?
Wait, Rampage? Huh?
I don't play that many video games, man, my dude. My gender indeterminate fellow.
I mean, you can use dude. A lot of people use dude.
God damn.
Other Alex prefers the title High Overlord and Master.
Hi, Overlord and Master. I don't play that many video games. I've played Rampage back on PS1, but Rage 2,
but
I've never heard of Rage 1.
Well, it was an open world post-apocalyptic game.
Was it?
Kind of in the same vein of something like Fallout 3, except not really an RPG, and also made by id Software. So
I see.
the people who made Doom.
Shin Megami Tensei 5 is given a tentative release date of Q2 2020, so like maybe summer of 2020.
Yeah.
Shin Megami Tensei, I've heard of that name.
Mhm.
I'm not familiar with it because I only play
it's-
Nintendo.
It's the game. Well, they've got game titles.
Listen,
on Nintendo.
man, I've played Shaq Fu. I haven't played all of the games.
I was just gonna inform you that Shin Megami Tensei is the original series for which Persona is the spin-off.
I see. Okay, I did not know that.
They have a lot of like similar shit, including a little snowman demon named Jack Frost who calls you a hoe.
Fascinating. Rare Replay will come to Switch, adding in Rare developed Nintendo titles. Now, I'm very excited for Battletoads. I don't know if either of you have a Switch. I'm pretty sure
I do have a
Alex...
Switch.
Yeah, that Alex has one. The Nintendo Online Service allows you for specific NES games. I believe I saw SNES games are going to be announced soon, possibly not at E3, but soon. And goddamn, I'm waiting for online availability for Super Mario World. Like,
Oh, yeah,
that
how about
is...
What now?
What is... What? How about...
I was just gonna say, like, how about, you know, Mario Maker 2?
God damn,
online
Mario
play.
Maker 2 online, abysmal. I'm still gonna fucking buy it, but like, goddamn.
Yeah, like that seems like a really weird, like,
Even
missing
just
a
for
very obvious opportunity here.
They have the quote-unquote tutorial mode, which allows you 100 levels designed by Nintendo makers, and even that seems worth the $60 markup. New Super Mario
I'm not being
Brothers...
but it just seems really weird.
Was it New Super Mario Brothers U Deluxe for the Nintendo Switch? Like, that's $60 already. Like, skip that out, right? Like, who's buying that? Just wait for Mario Maker 2, which has 100 levels. New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe 2 only has, like, 78. I mean, it has twice that if you counted the New Super Mario Brothers Luigi. But, like, honestly... Right. And then finally, here's the kicker. Here's the one that's like the seal or deal, right?
The sealer dealer?
Right. You guys ready for this shit? I don't know if you are. This is the big thing for the rumor. Halo. Halo. Master Chief Collection.
On Switch.
On Nintendo Switch.
Now, I would say that seems kind of far-fetched, and I'm not sure I do buy it. But
Right.
the Master Chief Collection is getting ported to Steam. This is something that we already know. So, I mean,
not only do we know
that's
that
much further of a gap to bridge.
Not only do we know that it's being ported to Steam, but we also know that Microsoft and Nintendo had a meeting in February 2019. Microsoft and Nintendo had a meeting in San Diego in February 2019. We know that, and we know from rumors there that it involved either Forza or Halo. This has credence.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was true. I mean, I'm just waiting until the day that all the companies become one.
Nobody wants that.
You're waiting for the monopoly.
I'm not waiting for it with bated breath or excitedly. I'm waiting for it solemnly.
I mean, I think we're all waiting for the apocalypse.
Yeah, I'm waiting to slowly accept my fate.
And why do you think I've been learning how to use a sword?
Why do you think I've been learning how to use a spear?
A spear is actually the superior weapon.
Fucking thank you. Finally, you admit it. We're done. Tidepool Orchestra is over. It's been it's been 7 years, but I finally got you to admit that a spear is superior than a sword. If you go back to Tidepool Orchestra, if you go back to Tidepool Orchestra episode 1, 2012, like you had the exact opposite reaction. So we're finally done.
But is a Triton superior to a spear?
Was this a conversation we actually had like 8 years ago?
In episode 1. I don't know if that's true. I don't think it is.
Dumb bastard. I was just going to say that, while depending on the sword, it can be very versatile. A spear, just has a reach advantage. So,
I've been practicing on the spear. I have the fucking random ass marks on my arm to kind of prove it. But,
yeah, what are all those marks?
Don't worry about it.
Are you okay?
No.
I'll talk to you about it later.
So, are we done with this episode? Final words. We have 3 words. We're going to go left to right, starting with gender determinant / male Alex and female Alex and me. Final words. We're going to do 1, 2, 3. Ready, go.
I don't fucking know.
It's way more than 1 word.
I don't know what you want from me.
1 word. Just any word that comes to mind. 1 word. We've been doing this part for 6 years.
God, I don't...
Since Toku Takeout, Alex.
Well, I wasn't a part of that shit.
You were in 3 episodes. I put them up online. I had to re-listen to them to do that.
Anyways,
there were only 9 episodes. You were part of a third of it.
Oh, I've got a good word for you.
Regret?
I mean, you know all about that, don't you?
Oh god, if any one word described my fucking life.
This is just sad.
I was gonna say, Falcoldian.
Coldian?
No, Falcoldian.
Falcoldian. Can
Yeah.
you use that in a sentence besides my final word this week is Falcoldian?
Well, my final word for this week is Falcoldian.
Great.
Please spell Falcoldian.
F-A... Falcoldian.
It refers to, like, a set of philosophical ideals put forward by the philosopher Foucault.
I bet he had some good philosophies, right?
I forget. I heard someone say the word Foucauldian earlier, or the other day, I don't know.
It's a fair word to use, and
It sounds similar to another word starting with a C that I'm not allowed to say on stream.
Apparently.
We're not on stream. My wife, my beautiful wife, whom I almost never get to see except during these recordings. My beautiful wife, what is your final word this week? Is your final word cuckold? Hang on.
Hold up.
I didn't say anything.
You didn't deny it either. Oh shit. Is my whole life a lie this last, 2 months that I've
It can
known
be
you?
that word if you want.
You have to say it out loud.
I was just gonna say okay.
That's fair. That's one word, 2 letters, 4 letters, maybe, depending. And my final word will be GameCube.
GameCube.
GameCube. And that has been Tidepool Orchestra, whatever episode this is. 41! Holy shit. It's a lot of fucking episodes.
Brian's almost that old. I'm just kidding.
Wait, what? Brian's almost that old. Yes, my birthday was May 30th. That was a week ago.
I'm just kidding, Brian. I know you're like 20 something.
I gotta play more Quake tonight, says Noah. Noah, join! Noah, hang on. The
podcast isn't over.
Alright, good night,
No
everybody.
effect. Bye. I'll talk to you later.
Because we are done, right?
I think
Maybe
so.
if Noah joins real quick, we're not done. If Noah joins, we got 2 minutes. Hey guys, want to spend that 2 minutes talking about all the rare replay options? Like we have Donkey Kong Country, we have Diddy Kong Racing, we have...
No.
Shoot!
Well,
What's that one game? What's the one mascot character? Not Blinks, that's Xbox. Conker. Remember Conker from the N64? Remember how Conker had that Xbox game? It was awful. Oh god.
Do you take my choices and opinions into account, or do you just ignore them?
Have you seen my series of
Anyway.
how strong this
I
is?
love you.
Alright,
Good
we're
night.
done.
Good night.
I love you.
Welcome back. You're listening to the calming sounds of the Tidepool Orchestra. Side B.